Menopause workplace policy. What is it? What is involved? In this video, I'm going to explain to you everything you need to know. So a workplace policy is a written statement of how companies should handle certain issues at work and how they expect their employees to act at work. So for example, at work, you might have a parking policy or a recruitment policy or a mobile phone policy or a agile person policy. Now, one thing I want to say is out of everybody that works, 8 out of 10 women that work are menopausal. So you have to take into consideration that they might not necessarily be able to do their normal hours because they might have had a real bad sleep because of hot flushes. So they might be feeling really fatigued. So they could be late. So their hours could change. Their concentration at work could be even less. They could be feeling even more stressed or even depressed with not only their menopause symptoms, but maybe an overload of extra work they've had at work lately. A menopause workplace policy could include uniform. Obviously, we all get hot sweats day or night, and it could be that your employer lets you wear lighter clothes through the summer to make it a little bit easier for you, rather than maybe wearing a proper uniform that entails a thick jumper or maybe a polo shirt that is too hot. A risk assessment for the specific needs for that individual. Careful examination of the workplace to make sure that that individual or individuals can't harm themselves or come to any harm. You could have training and awareness for all staff so that they're more aware of what you're going through and your symptoms. Adjustments to work. You could be asked to move to another room that has a window, or maybe ask your employer if you're able to take a fan into work. Now, taking all this into consideration and what I said earlier on in the video, that 8 out of 10 women that work are menopausal. But the one thing that stands in the way of this, the government. The government have said there is no legislation for employers to put a menopause workplace, get my words right, policy in place. How does that work? Now, last week, Carol Vorderman, who is a patron of Menopause Mandate, went to the House of Commons to discuss her campaign about helping women in the workplace. She was absolutely disgusted by the actions and the words of 2 government ministers. Taken into consideration, these 2 females are meant to be representing the female population. Go figure. So my final thought before I end the video is women already go through a lot day to day with their symptoms, and I personally just think they need that little bit extra support in the workplace. If you'd like to find out how partners can help with the menopause, watch my video up here. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.